Hello, and welcome to another episode of Negative Reviews. That's right, it doesn't matter how good of a game you make, you will still get a negative review. God of War. This video might have some spoilers, cause it's almost impossible to do it without them. Let's begin. Let's go first into the music that Bear Mr. McCreary has produced. Shite. Absolute shite. When you make a game so popular, it's a pioneer of next-gen video games, I expect some good music. Some epic soundtracks which have an actual composition and aren't just duplicated from the last God of War 3. You claim that you'll revive an 8 years old series and you continue with the same old composition? Bear. Baby Bear. What made you think that that will work? I would have understood if this was a remaster and Bear introduced this theme, but this was not supposed to be a reboot. It was supposed to be a full-fledged game looked from a different point of view. And you give me this? Witcher 3. And countless others introduce soundtracks which are absolutely incredible and have an actual composition. This was just an attempt to make epic music from the same old rusted palette. What it should have been is an attempt to create a new palette for a whole new generation, like the other games did. Super disappointed after hearing the music. It's shit, waste of money, couldn't criticize it more than that. Direction. I wanted to stay negative here, but then again, sometimes you just can't. Direction of this game is good. You thought I was going to say incredible. I'm sorry, we don't use that word over here. It's one full continuous shot inspired by Birdman. What makes this stand out is this is happening in a game. You don't really admire a continuous shot when you play the game. Sometimes it feels unnecessary. But anyways, job well done, Corey boy. Story. It's one of the most shallowest stories I've ever experienced, with the illusion that it has so much depth by talking about time and space and realms and 9 realms and whatnot. In the end, nothing ever relates to the actual storyline. Everything seems to look like an excuse to do that and this. Let's start the game in between. Kratos protecting his son, Atreus, but his mother dies, so now her wish was to be cremated. Okay, so the mother has been cremated. So now we have to find where to flush the ashes of the cremated mother. Hoo-hoo. Atreus says, Mom said highest peak in all of the 9 realms. Kratos, sure, let's do that. Now that's their storyline. That's it, literally. Now their adventure is what they encounter on their journey. And I'm still fine with it. I mean, okay. What I'm mad about is we started the game thinking that we'll respectfully throw her ashes, and we ended the game thinking that we respectfully threw her ashes. Where is the plot twist? Where do I feel, oh man, this game has blown my mind? Where is all that? There's nothing. Then there is interruption by this god named Baldur. He's invincible, we fight him once in the start, and we also fight him again in the end. Exactly. The one who we fight in the start is the main villain for the end too. What a plot twist, eh boy? Atreus even kills one of Baldur's brothers, who's a god too, and Kratos says there are consequences of killing a god. As much as I died to see those consequences, nothing ever happened. The game kept talking about Odin, we never saw. The biggest question that arrives here is, how did we get here? It's trying to fit Kratos and his son into Norse mythology, and how Kratos started the Ragnarok. Very original because it's already given in the Norse mythology, literally every character. In the end, it leaves you with questions which aren't so strong. Obviously, this series leaves Atreus developing as the main character, replacing Kratos. We're looking at nice prequel for this in the coming years, also a lot of sequels following Atreus' adventures, so a lot of money is to be made by Sony. And this was probably just a really bad tease. In the end, we come to the gameplay. Leviathan Axe is a very creative weapon, and you never get bored of it. I expected more weapons, but it only gives you 2. That's right, here at Negative Reviews we do our best job not to give you any spoilers. Only 2 weapons. The complexity for the runes and upgrades and whatnot will take time for you to understand and play it well. But while I was so close to understanding what does what, the game ended. Not enough side quests, just Valkyries and same repetitive cinematics. Bosses are the worst thing ever. Their highest level boss is this guy who we call CM Punk from WWE, and on the second level we have this dragon, and the rest is filled with ogres and trolls. No gods, no good enemies, nothing. The first time I saw an ogre, I went, damn boy, this is gonna be fun, and then I defeated it and I felt like an achiever. Then came a troll and I said, oh man, this will be fun, and defeated it, and I said, meh. For the developers, countless time they have given you 2 or 3 ogres, or 2 trolls, or 1 ogre and 1 troll. Now we are supposed to be faced by actual different creatures. What a waste. So overall, I would like to give this game 3 runes. Literally every gaming website has given this game a 10. That rating is paid. It's a part of promotion to buy reviews, so you can control the masses into thinking that it's an actual 10/10. Also, the game has a fine amount of comical value. I appreciate that. I'm sorry if I destroyed the game for you. LOL. Nothing here is a lie, and again, this is a negative review. That's the whole point of this, okay? And that was the end of it. I'm confused about what game to review next, but Detroit Human definitely seems to be the next. So stay tuned, boy.